This instructional video will help you understand how to fill out the Godwin Heights Middle School course request form for 7th and 8th grade. The first thing you need to check is to make sure that the section of your paper with student information is correct. It should have been pre-filled out with your name, teacher, ID number, date of birth, and address. Please verify this information is correct. If it is not, make the changes on this form. Just beneath your student information section, you'll see information regarding courses. The first thing is the required courses. Every student in 7th and 8th grade is required to take a group of core classes. This would include language arts, reading, social studies, science, and math. In addition to these classes, all students will receive 9 weeks worth of instruction over the course of the year in physical education, art, technology, and project-based learning. Please note that students are placed in academic classes according to their testing data and teacher recommendations. All 7th and 8th grade students will be allowed to have one elective class. You'll fill out your elective course in this section of the form. The reverse side of this paper has the explanation of the different elective courses we'll be providing at the middle school next year. Please understand that elective courses are subject to availability. This means that they're filled on a first-come, first-served basis. The sooner you get this form signed and returned back to your teacher, the better your chance is of getting the elective class you would like to have. All of our elective classes are subject to change, depending on our staffing and student requests. At any point in time, you can look at the back of the form to see which courses we're offering and a course description. When filling out this section of the form, be sure to give me your first elective choice. This would be the class that you want your number one choice. I also need to have at least one alternate elective. In case your form comes in after the course has been filled and there are no spaces for students, we'll need a backup plan. This alternate elective is the one that you would like in case you don't get your first choice. If there are 3 electives that you're interested in, you can also fill out the alternate elective too. Just beneath your course section on this form, we need to have a student and a parent signature. The signature is just stating that the student and parent understand this is the elective that your student will be placed in next year. If there are any schedule request changes, they will only be honored in the event of extenuating circumstances, and these circumstances must be approved by the building administrator. The bottom section of the form is for the Godwin Heights Middle School staffing only. Please do not write below that line. The back side of the form has your 2015-16 elective course descriptions. The first section is your band section. Band is broken up into brass, percussion, and woodwinds. If you're requesting band as your elective choice, we need to know which section you're interested in. If you're unsure about which instrument you'd like to play, be sure to get with Mr. Miller in the band room before filling out this course request. If you're interested in brass, the instruments covered in this class will be trumpet, French horn, trombone, and baritone. If you're interested in the percussions, it will include the drums and the bells. The band woodwind section will include the flute, clarinet. Another opportunity is choir. Choir will continue your music experience from 5th and 6th grade, or if you were in choir in 7th grade. You'll continue to work on your voice, and you'll participate in choir festivals. A new class being offered at Godwin Middle School next year is called Create, Invent, and Serve. This class will give you many opportunities to take what you're learning in the project-based learning skills class and apply them in a fun, meaningful way. You'll get the chance to create projects. For example, we might get to build model rockets or CO2 cars and test them out. The class also will include inventing. You may be creating a prototype or a sample or a solution to a problem or a situation. The last component of this class will be connecting and serving your community through collaborative group projects. Students will work together in small groups. They'll take initiative to research, develop, and implement a community service project that will better our Godwin community. Another new elective class being offered next year is titled Digital Media and Storytelling. This elective class is only being offered to 8th grade students at this time. If you're in 7th grade, please do not request this course because that request will not be honored. The Digital Media and Storytelling class students will be responsible for designing the yearbook cover. They'll create grade level memory segment videos that will be used for students when they're in the 8th grade and will be presented at their farewell night. They also will receive a press pass for selected students who will become our middle school photographers, responsible for capturing the memories while you're here at the middle school, both within the classroom and at activities. This course is going to teach you how to do storytelling through digital formatting using text, graphics, audio, video, animation, and lots of interactive opportunities. If you're someone who likes physical activity, we're offering an Extreme PE course. This would be also in addition to the PE class that you get for 9 weeks throughout the school year. If you're interested in more information about Extreme PE, please talk to Mrs. K. The final elective class is PAW, or it stands for Promoting Academic Winners. In this class, you'll be provided with skills in organization, study skills, test-taking skills, and also receive homework assistance. This class is filled according to teacher recommendation. If you're someone who needs additional help with staying organized or getting your homework completed, this class might be right for you. If you're interested in the PAW class, please discuss this with your teacher. If you have any questions regarding band, please speak with Mr. Miller as soon as possible. If you have any questions about the 7th and 8th grade choir classes, please speak with Mrs. Foley as soon as possible. If you have questions about the Create, Invent, and Serve, or the 8th grade Digital Media and Storytelling class, please see Mrs. Rashi or Mrs. Urbanski. Any questions about Extreme PE, you can speak with Mrs. K. And if you have any questions about the PAW class, please speak with your teacher. Remember, get those forms back as soon as possible. The classes are filled on a first-come, first-served basis.